And welcome back to Let's Play King's Quest III VGA Remake by Infamous Adventurers. As you can see, we rewound a little bit so we can get the full cinematic experience, and so I can actually keep track of my time better than I did in my last attempt at this. So let's untie our sister again. You rapidly untie Princess Rosella. And she says the same thing, and once again is tripping over her words. I have to say, I really like how her hair is in this. Yeah, I'm not going to read back through this dialogue since we've seen it before. He tells about his past, and she's like, "What's your true name?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm, we're brother and sister," and she immediately accepts it. I mean, she says, "I can see father in your face and mother in your eyes," but still, normally there's a birthmark or something else that proves that, the prodigal son is really who he says he is, but in this case, just like, "Oh, you must be Alexander." But this is a world of magic and gnomes, and said, "Come along, Alexander. There's home. Mother and father will be so happy." She's excited, of course. There's her hat. "You did it, Your Highness. I knew you could save us all. King Graham and Queen Valenice will be overjoyed to see you two." "I'm so glad to see you alive and well too, Princess." Yeah, complete afterthought. "I must run ahead to announce your arrival." We could outwalk him. I mean, look at that. Look at the pace he's going. "Rosella, I'm afraid." Yeah, at least this is not leading to any Star Wars type embarrassments. "Alexander, I don't know what you have to be afraid of. You're home. We're home. The dragon is gone. Daventry is safe again." She's very optimistic. "It's more than that. I've never been anything but a slave. I don't know how to be a prince." Not that hard. "What if your people don't accept me?" "Our people, Alexander? Let me tell you about our father. When you were kidnapped, he searched the land unceasingly, instead of ruling the kingdom," which would explain a lot. "Every spring, he would ride out for months at a time, searching for any clue, anything to tell us where you were. And he was never alone. The entire kingdom went with him. Every citizen of Daventry was behind us, supporting us in searching for you. Or else, I never knew." "Of course you didn't. Daventry has always had a prince. It's just we didn't know where you were." God. "Besides, you'll get to know and trust the people very quickly. There's a lot of work to be done rebuilding the land." "Thank you, Rosella. Let's go and meet our parents." Yeah, in the original game, it was just like, "Oh, you rescued the princess," and cut to the end game, and there was none of this there was some reunion, but it wasn't this whole, "Also, we have to rebuild the kingdom" stuff. "They are standing waiting for you, are your parents, King Graham and Queen Valenice of Daventry." "Alexander, you're finally home." "Mother, father, I told you I would return. And look, fate has smiled upon us again. Here is Alexander." How she recognizes him, I don't know. "My son." And they do ring around the rosy. They're so happy to see each other. They want to play a game. "We are so proud of you both." "Come, there is much to catch up on." "Yes, father, but there is also much to do." "It's not your fault the kingdom's like this, Alex." As the rebuilding of Daventry continued, the citizens of the land learned to love and respect Prince Alexander. And Prince Alexander got to know and love his subjects, who he put to work. And this is actually the hut and the old man that in King's Quest I you get the fiddle from. Sorry about that. Yes, that was my phone. "And you would not believe my misfortune, father. Pirates, after all I'd been through. Yes, Alexander's probably spent the last little while griping to his father. Well, Alexander, I don't suppose life was meant to be easy all the time. I suppose not, Father, but you wouldn't think I'd fight a three-headed dragon, too. People would think I made up the tale. Oh, Alex, you've never been to Daventry. I also have defeated the dragon, son. Why is it capitalized? Though mine wasn't a three-headed one like yours. Tell me about it, Father, and it's story time. Well, it was before I was king. I was a knight of the kingdom, and I had been instructed by the old king, and then he's going to recount the tale of King's Quest I. But more importantly, a father and son, once estranged, get to know each other. I don't think that's the right uses of estranged, because they were separated but not estranged in the sense of they, were emotionally estranged, so. Sometime later. Oh, look at the charming red she's wearing. This must be a bodice. Before the twin thrones at the far end of the room stand your parents, King Graham and Queen Valenice. Alexander, Rosella, I have asked you here today for a reason. Now, you have been returned to us, Alexander, and the evil dragon no longer threatens our fair land. Ah, the triumphant music. I have decided to retire from adventuring. Have you been doing a lot? King Graham points towards the mirror. That was once a magic mirror, son, but on the night you disappeared from your cradle, it clouded up and has remained that way ever since. If only it still works. And speak of the devil. Before your astonished eyes, the magic mirror clears and shines anew with brilliant clarity. He walks over here, and that is supposed to be his hat. King Graham lovingly retrieves his old adventurer's hat with the red feather. Alexander, Rosella, believe it or not, this old hat and I have been through a lot together. Now it's time he had a new traveling companion. Yeah, he's worth. He flings his adventurer's hat in your direction. Up and up it gently arcs. You raise your arms to catch it, and at the same time, so does Princess Rosella. A princess having adventures? Gasp, shock. Down it comes, nearer and nearer, and fade to black. The story of that little incident is picked up in King's Quest IV. So, if you want to see the rest of the story, you'll have to watch a Let's Play of King's Quest IV. I will link to one in the side panel in case you've missed all the other times I have linked to that particular one. And now I'm going to let you guys kind of enjoy the credits and the ending song. And in case we run to 10 minutes before the end of the credits, I just want to say I've enjoyed Let's Playing this game. And look for my next Let's Play, which is probably going to be Knights of the Old Republic. I'm going to do a playthrough as a female light side character. There's several other Let's Plays of Knights of the Old Republic, but they all seem to have male main characters. So, this is Kiji-kun signing off.